Well, the bad news is we did tear up the front end on Oscar. But the good news is that you guys get to see me fix it. I'll show you what exactly it is we got. These knuckles back in here, this is where it broke, in this steering knuckle. Now, I'd been hearing that rattle for a while, but I'd kind of put it off and put it off. I got enough stuff to fix already. If I tore it apart, I figured, well, I'll look at the other side, and I don't know if you can see the play. Well, I can't even move this right now. There's so much mud caked up around here. But there's also a bad joint back in there that we might as well fix before we go busting that shaft. Now, the bad news about that is, about the busted shaft on this side is, that it's one of those 2-day order parts. And today is Thursday. So, can't have it in for a while. Good news on that is I had another Dana 44 sitting out back. Now this come out of a half-ton. It was a heavy-duty half-ton. But I don't know that the shafts are going to be the same. So we're going to find that out. I pulled the shaft out of it just a minute ago. And probably just pull the center section and throw the casing. Have thought about doing a solid axle conversion on this, but it's one of those things that I just haven't gotten around to, and haven't found a parts pickup within the price range that I'd like to pay, because I'd like to find a full complete 1-ton pickup this body style, so I got front clip parts and all the other nonsense, more doors and fenders, since eventually these will go. Hello, Molly. Hello, Molly. How you doing? You gonna be a friendly kitty? Yes. What a friendly kitty. But anyways, so we're gonna get after this, and I'll show you guys how to strip apart or take apart the front ends on these. They're not too terrible bad, but there's just a couple little things you're gonna have to learn and see to figure it out. So let's get after it. Okay. So I'm stuck using the camera without the viewfinder because apparently I need to put a helicoil in the bottom of my new camera because it won't thread into my tripod either. And I took a look at it and gauged the threads just now, and it's pretty shitty. But anyways, first thing we're going to do is we're going to take off the brake caliper. I'll try to stay out of the view here as much as I possibly can. Now on this particular pickup, the way you do that is there's just a set of pins right here. Pretty simple. You drive them out. And I'm sure there's some special tool somewhere that you can buy that makes that all kinds easy. But I don't have it, so not going to happen. It would also be a lot easier if I had a pressure washer. So I could have cleaned some of this mud off so I could see where all the stuff is. But I don't have one of those either. There, found it back. Then I can see where it's at. Ha. Maybe. Maybe. Uh-oh. Yep, there it is. Okay. Got those out of there. Now I just grab a pry bar, or actually I could probably do it with this. And find a place to have a hold of this at. And you just pry the brake calipers out. Now you want to be kind of careful. Well, you really shouldn't do that, what I just did, because what will happen is you'll break that metal line there, tear the rubber line, bad stuff. So next thing we're going to do is take this hub off. And that's actually pretty simple. There's just 6 bolts, or at least on this mile marker. At least on this mile marker hub, there's 6 bolts. Okay, and with that, the hub comes off. Oh boy, this is dry. I should have packed these wheel bearings a long time ago. Holy moly, what a mess. I'm lucky my wheel bearings didn't go out. Especially as much water as this thing goes through. Okay. Okay. Now it's never, ever a bad idea to just periodically take off these front hubs and grease your wheel bearings. Just pack everything good. It'll make your hubs engage smoother. I haven't done it on this pickup for about a year, so, and as much hard service as this thing sees, it's probably well overdue. So, what we're going to do first is we're going to grab a hold. There's a little ring in here that has to come out, and I have to undo the retainer ring first. I'll try and get you guys down in close here. There's a little snap ring right here that holds all this in. Now on some of these, they don't have that snap ring. What they have is they'll have a little plate that goes, and there'll be a screw. It screws in somewhere here, and it'll just be a retainer to hold that all in. You want to make sure and keep track of all these parts, obviously. And you pull this snap ring off. And then your shop cat comes around, starts meowing for absolutely no reason. Get that clip off. And then I won't be able to show you guys I won't be able to get you down in close enough so where you can see it. But there's one more tricky little spot here. And that's right in behind here, where I'm running this pick. What there is there's a clip. If you just take a pick like this and you just go like so, you'll reach until you find the edge of this clip here. And then you just, what you're trying to do is grab a hold behind it and pop it out. So you get that out of the way. Then the next thing you can do is you should be able to just slide this piece right out. Peachy keen. And once you've got all of that apart, then you can grab a hold of your hub. Oh God, that was dumb. I'm getting ahead of myself here.